everybody, Miss Natalie here from the Free Library of Philadelphia. This week, for week 4 of Creature class, we will be talking about opossums! So this is my friend Percy, and he will be helping me teach you about opossums. So what is an opossum? An opossum is an animal about the size of a cat who lives outside. You will often find them by the trash. They are awake at nighttime, which means they are nocturnal, similar to owls and bats and other animals that are asleep during the day and awake at night. So opossums will eat anything. They eat bugs, they eat fruit, they eat old hot dogs that you threw out in your trash. And although it sounds kind of gross, it's actually kind of helpful because they eat the stuff that no other animal wants to eat. So before we get more into opossums, I'd like to review our songs from the last 3 weeks. Our first song is the cicada song, which we learned 3 whole weeks ago. Are you ready for it? I'm a baby cicada and I hatched from an egg. Ta-da! Now drink some sap like a cicada. Nim, 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 nim. Shed your skin like a cicada. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Make some noise like a cicada. Now fly, fly away. Next up is our squirrel song from week 2. If you remember, this little instrument is called a ukulele. S-Q-U-I-R-R-E-L. I see a squirrel with a little bushy tail outside in the summertime playing tag with a friend. S-Q-U-I-R-R-E-L. If I were a squirrel with a little bushy tail outside in the summertime, I play tag with my friend. Now we're up to the song from 1 week ago, last week. And it's not really a song, it's like a little movement rhyme. So get your little snail out. Slowly, slowly, very slowly creeps the garden snail. Slowly, slowly, very slowly up the garden rail. And now what do we have? A little mouse. Quickly, quickly, very quickly runs a little mouse. Quickly, quickly, very quickly up into his house. Next up is story time. We are going to read this book. Percy, what does this book say? Oh, Percy says the name of this book is Opossums, which he would know since he is an opossum. This book was written by Mari Shaw. Night hunters. Night is here. An opossum wakes up, she leaves her den. So her den is her home. So at nighttime, she wakes up and leaves her home to go out hunting. She climbs a tree. She hunts for food. Her long tail helps her climb. She grabs tree branches. Do you see how she's using her tail like it's another arm? Kind of like monkeys do that too. They use their tails to grab onto stuff. Percy has a long tail too. You can't see it right now, but I'll show you later. Look, she finds eggs. Yum! Do you eat eggs? Opossums do too. Opossums are not picky. They eat dead animals. They eat garbage too. Ugh, that's gross. Let's flip the page. Oh no, a fox! Hiss! Hiss! The opossum shows her teeth. Then she plays dead. She's pretending to be dead so that fox will run away and not hurt her. It's very smart of her to do. Bye, fox. The opossum is safe. She waddles home. Waddling is like when you walk like, kind of like a penguin. Penguins waddle, and opossums waddle too. So she's on the way home. Whoa, the opossum gives birth in her den. The babies are tiny. Each one is the size of a bee. So that's like this big. That's how big an opossum is when they're born. Can you imagine Percy being that little? Oh, it's wild. And they look very odd too. Very strange. The babies crawl to mom's pouch. They drink milk. They grow. All the babies are in her pouch right here. Kangaroos are another animal that has a pouch where they keep their babies. Look how cute these are! They climb onto mom's back. Time for a ride. Whee! Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Almost as cute as Percy. So let's count how many babies there are. Here's one facing away from us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 babies on Mama's back. So here at the end of the book, it tells us the parts of an opossum. Body. Opossums are about the size of a house cat. Fur. Opossums are covered with long fur. Tail. An opossum's long tail wraps around tree branches. Snout. Opossums have a long snout, much like a rat. And here it tells you some words that you might not have known before. For example, den. Remember we said the den is the opossum's house. Pouch. That's that little flap on her body where she keeps her babies until they're ready to leave and explore the world. Hunt. Opossums go out on the hunt looking for little animals to eat or looking for things in the garbage to eat. Waddle. That's when you take really short steps and you kind of move back and forth like a penguin. That's the end. Did you like that book, Percy? He did. Finally, we have our song about opossums. For this song, we're gonna pat, pat, clap. Pat, pat, clap. The moon comes out, and so do I. I'll look in your trash for a tasty old pie. Opossums out for a night on the town. My babies come out and I keep them in my pouch. Then they get big and treat me like a couch. Opossums out for a night on the town. I get rid of bugs that no one wants to see. I eat rotting fruit, it's good to have me. Opossums out for a night on the town. Opossums. Well, that brings us to the end of this video and an end to Creature Class from the Free Library of Philadelphia. I hope you enjoyed all of our videos, from cicadas to squirrels to snails to opossums. Percy and I really appreciate you watching, and we hope you have a wonderful day.